Hello everyone, here's Evita. Good morning. Today is a beautiful day. It's overcast, but it's high 40s and it's a really mild day for this time of the year. And I was just checking the garden. There are alliums coming up now over here in this bed and some tulips. They're still small, but they're coming up and that really makes me happy. Anyway, I'm actually checking the garden because I planted some dahlias and I sowed a lot of different annuals this year. But this garden is actually a perennial garden. I only saw, I think, 2 or 3 annuals to put in between the perennials as fillers. And this time I got tempted to buy other seeds and the dahlias when I saw them. And I have to check the garden now where I can plant them if they all come up. Anyway, I'm putting out a video today about some winter blooms that I have in the garden. And this is really the most beautiful of them all. And I'd like to cut some flowers later to do a winter arrangement for my dining table. Aren't they beautiful? This is another variety of hellebore. And it's one of the winter bloomers in the garden. It is lime colored, but there's like a burgundy center when it opens up. And it's called stinking hellebore because when you rub the foliage, there's this scent that's not very nice to the nose. It stinks a little. This is the Nandina. And look at the berries. They're so beautiful in bright red. Well, red-orange. And I noticed that there are some new plants, but I think these are coming from the roots. So I can probably dig this out and plant it in front where I can enjoy it from the terrace. There is Gollum, all alone. So this is now the red skimia, Japanese skimia. I'm really very excited about these anemones here. I planted them in fall together with the irises here that I transferred from the rockery. And it seems like they're all coming up, all of them. So I'm really very excited about it because I don't know which colors. There were mixed colors with blue and pink and white and red, I think. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. These are the berries from the Beauty Berry Bush. And they have this very beautiful purple tint. This is the hydrangea climber that I have. And I should have pruned it in fall because the flowers are being carried by the old wood. So I missed it and I just have to try to cut as much as I can now, but maybe it's a little bit too late now because the buds are coming out already. I'll check on that and maybe try to prune urgently. Look at that paniculata. Spent flowers from the limelight, and they're still looking beautiful. I can probably cut some and combine it with the leather leaf mahonia. I think it will look beautiful together. These are bulbs, and they also bloom in February. It's the 5th of February now, and as you can see, they're all out now here all over, and they have very beautiful bright yellow flowers. And when the flowers wilt, then they'll just disappear from from the ground here, and then they'll come back again next winter. The baskets of gold blossoms are starting to open up, and I really love this one because it has a very bright yellow-orange color. These are white primrose with a yellow center. The birds are competing with the church bells. This is one of the pink flowering primrose. This is the Christmas rose, hellebore. This is another variety of hellebore here in the garden. It is the Corsican hellebore, or holly leaf hellebore. And it's the last one that opens up the blooms. So it's not open yet, but it will be in a few weeks. I have to cut off the foliage because they are so thorny. I'll just use some flowers. Guys, I'll be cutting other blooms in the garden to make my arrangement for my dining table.